Have any of y'all have an urge to fight a mall Santa? Actually, yes, I have. I mean, not this year, but yes, I have in the past. Sometimes you get that urge. So, I don't know about you guys, but I feel as though I am a professional gamer, even though I am not good at games per se. At least not all games. You know, I feel like I'm a professional gamer, but guess what? You don't have to guess if you're a professional gamer or not. Because, I think it's Jubilee. Who is it? Is it Jubilee? Yes, the channel Jubilee has come up with a video called Do All Pro Gamers Think the Same? So we're gonna see if we think like the pro gamers. We need bad gamers to make the good ones look good. Yes, thank God I'm one of the good ones. No, God! Actually, I think there may be some streamers in this video.
Is it turning their brains to mush?
I can already answer this pretty much right off the bat, probably, yeah. Since streaming games, I feel like I've lost a couple of IQ points, but that's okay. I mean, what do I really need all those IQ points for? When, hey, it happens, I was smart before. As long as you were smart at some point, you're fine.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can you give me a second to think about this? This is like, okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I only like energy drinks with alcohol.
I don't really like energy drinks, so I guess I'm not a gamer.
I definitely acknowledge the health risk that some energy drinks have, but for me, I mean, sometimes I'm playing in 4-hour sessions, just nonstop, having to play at the top of my game, and it helps out a lot.
Listen, they're professional gamers, okay? I'm guessing they don't hang around with a bunch of pretty girls. Although there are a lot of girls in gaming. No, I didn't say that. Jubilee said that. I once had a friend, though, who chugged a bunch of those energy drinks in college, and he had to go to the hospital because his kidneys were shutting down. It's a real thing.
Gaming culture is misogynistic.
Not gonna lie, I need a definition of that word.
What? You need a definition?
Yeah, what is misogynistic?
Like anti-women.
Anti-what?
Women.
Oh, okay.
Or anti-female.
Gotcha.
3, 2, 1, go.
That's interesting. Most of the guys said yes, but only one of the 2 girls agreed. That's interesting, though. Actually, you know, cold water can actually give you more energy than those energy drinks naturally. It's true. It triggers something in your brain that releases a chemical to your body that tells you, like, to get up and start going. Medical facts.
Gaming lobby, and well, probably us females probably experience this more. As soon as we speak, we get called fat. We get called all these ugly names, and that is still something I deal with today.
Like, if I come into a lobby and someone's like, oh, you're fat, you don't see me. So how?
If I'm good enough, then I'm good enough. I just don't really believe in the...
I think it's more so them giving us a chance or seeing...
Why is Aiden the only person of them I know? Yeah, he's the only one I know. I think because these are all non-streaming professional players, except for him. I think he's the only one that streams. I don't know. I just think, what does it matter if you play with a guy or a girl?
Girls in video games just weren't a thing. You know, it was like a boys-only club. Anytime a girl was like interested in video games, guys would be like, oh, you know, just go play makeup or go back to the kitchen or something.
Okay, this one I'm having a little bit of a hard time because there were people I knew, like girls who hated video games. And I never heard a guy be like, oh, go back to the kitchen, put on your makeup. I just always knew that girls thought video games were stupid. I don't know, maybe I was just raised around a bunch of different girls. I never heard of like a girl coming up and being like, hey, could we play? And then a guy being like, no, you have to go back to the kitchen or go back, put makeup on. Same, yeah.
Video games encourage violence. 3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. I don't know her name. Oh, no.
I don't know, because there's proof.
Wow, I just want to like kind of not be the odd one out.
So the only reason I want to say...
She's giving into the social pressure. She wants to join the other group. We haven't heard from this guy. He's kind of hanging out here in the back. I don't think he really wants to be a part of this. This girl, she's like in the middle. She's like ready to go. This dude, he's like, I thought this was a video gaming thing. I didn't know we'd be having these tough questions.
Like a scapegoat, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely more of a mental health issue.
For real, video games and violence, fake news. It's a myth. You know, there's
He's like, I want to play games.
Exactly,
true.
Man. Like,
You're
I was
blaming
People are just
Yeah.
always looking for something to blame.
I think on the opposite side of that spectrum, video games could even be pointed to the thing where it could be used as an outlet for the people that have those kind of urges and thoughts. And
It's like an escape, right?
exactly.
They force him to speak. Listen, they force him to speak, but he actually spoke some good words there. I didn't expect that. I just expected, like, I don't know. You know what? He contributed. I bet he won't contribute for the next 3 questions.
Competitive gaming is just as demanding as physical sport. 3, 2, 1, go.
For traditional sports, you have to push your body to such
I think mentally, but physically, no.
I don't play basketball, but I don't think that they're working on like frames per second kinds of levels of reaction and speed.
I wouldn't tell that
As
to
intense
a
as, like football and like
football player
soccer,
playing in the
because it's
Super
like-
Bowl.
it's the
Push your
bowling
hands over your
darts,
controller,
And I
so traditional
think
sports.
Gaming, esports is like.
I don't think that's the
as
same,
demanding.
though.
Trash talk is part of the fun.
Hell yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's hella fun. It's
We lazy.
competition, You're trying to get everyone riled up. You're trying to throw everyone off their game.
Hell yeah. Trash talking is so much fun. Is it? I mean, it's not like you mean it. He said you move your body in traditional sports. True. I guess you kind of move your body while playing games. And it's never like serious. It's not like if I tell Nick, hey Nick, I'm going to beat you so hard your mother's going to feel it. It's not in this video game. It's not like, no, I would never mean it. If you rage, your body is moving too. True. It is fun, even if it's serious. It's a stress reliever. Yeah, I mean, it's better than, throwing your controller at your screen and breaking everything.
I love trash talking people. It's so fun. If you're doing it in good fun, then I think that trash talk.
Oh, well, yeah, if you're like, hey, I'm going to come to your house and murder you and your family. Yeah, that's probably too far.
Call people virgins, but
You can't say that on Twitch anymore. You cannot say that as a mean word. You cannot say the word simp or virgin.
Family is skeptical of my career. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll start because I guess I'm a little older. Back then, it wasn't ever a career. Now it's so different. Like, if I were to tell my parents, like,
Listen,
yeah,
if you make
hey,
a
I
bunch
have
of that
401k
money,
from gaming, like, I have
you're doing pretty
health
good.
insurance, I have everything.
I really see if I can make this work. I want to pursue my dreams, and I won the tournament that we both popped off in.
Yeah.
And if this was 3 years ago,
is anybody shocked that he's actually giving like real good answers?
But I was living with my grandparents for a while, and they actually kicked me out
Studying.
and were
Oh.
charging me rent because they didn't see live streaming or competing in video games as an actual job.
No, I'm not shocked at all. He's protecting gaming. I'm shy. I'm a shy person in person, but in a thing like this, I would support gaming as much as possible. Listen, if you make a good living and you can support yourself and you're good, and you're not hurting anybody, does it really matter?
I make a good living from gaming. 3, 2, 1, go.
So it depends on what you guys define as good living. I live in Silicon Valley in the Bay Area. The highest cost of living ever.
Oh,
This
yeah.
competitive gaming career I
That
have
would suck.
It's a side hustle. If I just did any one of those by itself, I would not make it.
I used to live in a trailer with my dad in Ohio, so I understand the struggle. I used to sleep on the mattress, on a floor. In a really nice part of California, like rent-free with my girlfriend, and there's a lot of money to be
Rent-free? Where
made
does he
in
live
gaming,
rent-free
whether
in
it's
California?
Streaming.
I'd say I make a really good living. I think that Fortnite has given me a lot of opportunities. The viewership and the tournament prize winnings alone is ridiculous. I'm getting way too much money for just playing video games, to be honest.
Than anywhere else. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa.
I'd say I've made some of my best friends ever. And even if the game is done, we've already built a bond past that where now we're just friends, and none of all these connections
You
and
could meet people that you can call your brothers and sisters for life. Like I have those. Like I would die for these people.
I have some friends through gaming, but I don't necessarily think I would say I would die for them. I like them, and I would do whatever it takes to help them. Dying for them, I think gaming's a real job, honestly. I think it's most certainly a real job, and I think you can make a lot of money. It's a fact that gamers wear black. True. I don't really know why black is the color they choose, but that's interesting. I'll have to, that's something you could investigate.